What is up, guys? Welcome back to the 4th episode of Tutorial Tuesdays, and today I'm going to be showing you how to solve the white cross of Rubik's Cube, which is the first step into solving the entire cube. Now, before we get started on solving the cross, there's a few things you need to know. You have 3 different types of pieces: corner pieces, edge pieces, and center pieces. You don't need to know anything about the corner pieces just yet, so we'll focus on the other 2. Edge pieces have 2 different colors, and those colors will always remain the same no matter how much you mix up the cube. So there will always be a white and a blue edge piece, there are always going to be a yellow and a red edge piece, and so on. Now for the center pieces, there will always be one of every color centerpiece. And no matter how much you mix up the cube, they will always have the same relationship to each other. So this white centerpiece defines the face. So we call this the white face because the center is white. And the white face will always be opposite to the yellow face. The orange one will always be opposite to the red one. And green will always be opposite to blue. Now that's kind of the standard. Some cubes have it a little bit different, so just try and remember which ones are opposite for your cube. So since white and yellow are opposite, when you have the solved cube, since white and yellow are on the opposite side, there will never be a white and yellow edge piece. So you're only going to have the white and orange, white and green, white and red, and white and blue, which is what we are focused on doing right now. So there are a few different places that the edge pieces can be in. They can either be here, 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 which you can turn to get all of those. They could also be on the bottom. And this is actually pretty easy to get to the top. And they could also just be on the top. So we're going to start off with the bottom. It's pretty easy. If you want to get the bottom piece up to the top, all you need to do is rotate it twice. Just like that, and it'll get to the top, which is where we want it to be. Now, if you have one that's on one of these 4, you want to get it to the left or right side, because once it's here, you can just turn it right to the top. Now, if you have one that's right there, all you need to do is turn it this way or turn it this way, and then turn it up to the top, just like that. Not too bad. However, one thing to note is sometimes, let's say you have one, you have a piece right here, it's already solved, and you want to get this up to the top. If you turn it and then put it in, you'll notice that you knocked this piece out. And all you need to do is turn it right back, and then it'll be back. So I'm going to walk you through an example solve of solving the white face. So we're going to start with this piece right here. This is the orange and white piece. We're going to rotate it twice, and it'll be to the top. Now we want to always keep white on top. We're going to be solving the white cross. It's just easiest if you do that. So we have the piece up at the top. However, you will notice that this is orange and this is blue. And when you have a solved Rubik's Cube, this will be the same as the centerpiece. So all you need to do for your first one is rotate it until these line up. And then you'll have your first of the 4 cross pieces. So I'm going to look around for the next piece, and we will see that this one is already in place. So you just need to turn it to the top. However, let's say this was blue. If we turn this right here, this would not be in the correct position. Here, let's actually move the blue one to right there. So you'll see that blue is in the wrong spot. And we could turn blue to be in the correct spot, but then we mess up orange. So what we want to do is we don't need to solve them the correct color right away. All you need to do is solve the pieces with the correct orientation to the other white pieces. So we can see that the blue piece should be to the left of the orange piece. So all we need to do is look for this piece and see, okay, once I put it in, I want it to be right here. So I want it to be where this orange one is right now. And to do that, you can turn it, knock the orange one out, and then put it right back, and you'll see that now you have the orange one right and the blue one correct as well. So now we'll keep going, and actually we'll see that the red piece is exactly where it needs to be. Just turn it twice, and the green one is also where it needs to be. And then you have it solved. Now I'm going to go through it one more time because that was a pretty easy case. Okay, so we'll start off with this one. We need to turn it once and move it to the top. And so now we have the red piece solved, but we also notice that the orange one is in the incorrect position. So all you need to do is move it out of the way, and then you're good. However, we can see that orange will always be opposite of red, so we can just move it by moving it down. Then we can turn this so the orange one will be on the opposite of red, and then move red back to the correct position, and now this is in the correct position as well. So we see that now we can move this green one right to the top. However, it will be in the wrong position. So we see that since green is on the left side of red, we need the green piece to be on the left side of this red piece here. So we'll move it twice to get it to where it needs to be, put it in, and move it twice back. And just like that, you already have 3 of the 4. So now we want to solve the blue one. It's right here. And if you already have 3 of the 4, you know exactly where it needs to be. Go right there. So we'll turn it to the right spot. We'll put it in. And like I said earlier, when you do that, it messes this one up. So you just need to turn it back, and then it'll be in the correct position. Just like that. And then you'll have your cross solved, which is the first step of solving your entire Rubik's Cube.